Welcome to the Fit Small Business Xero training course. In this lesson, we're going to cover how to convert from QuickBooks to Xero. To follow along with me, log into your Xero account now or click the link below this video for a free 30-day trial of Xero. You can also click this link to access our full Xero course and other helpful resources. Let's get started. If you are currently using QuickBooks or another accounting software program to manage your books, there are 3 key reasons why you should consider converting your existing data. Number 1, you will be able to compare prior periods. Xero allows you to convert data for the last 2 fiscal years. This will give you the ability to run comparison financial reports, such as income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statements. Having the ability to compare the current year to previous years can help you to identify trends in income and expenses and other key areas that impact the bottom line. Please note, if you want to convert more than 2 years worth of data, there are a few Xero partners that will do it for a cost. Click the links below to learn more. Number 2, it's faster than starting from scratch. By converting your existing data, Xero will transfer all of your information such as customers, suppliers, invoices, and bills. This can save you a lot of time that you normally would have spent setting up your business from scratch. Please note, if you did not do a good job of managing your books in your old system, and you would prefer a fresh start, then you should not convert inaccurate data. As the old adage goes, garbage in, garbage out. Head over to our How to Set Up Xero course, which includes 15 video tutorials that will walk you through step-by-step on how to set up your business from scratch. You can click here to access the course. And third, converting your data is free. As a business owner, we know how tight cash flow can be. Xero will convert your QuickBooks file for absolutely free. To ensure a successful conversion, there are a few steps that you need to take to prepare your QuickBooks file for the conversion. We will cover these next. In order for Xero to convert your data, your QuickBooks file must meet the following requirements. You must have a US edition of QuickBooks Windows or Mac version that is a 2007 or a newer version. You are currently using a US edition of QuickBooks Online, and you have never turned on the multi-currency feature in QuickBooks. If you meet these requirements, then Xero will convert the current year and the previous fiscal year if this information is in your QuickBooks file. For example, let's assume our fictitious company, Acme Web Pros Plus, has 5 years worth of data in their QuickBooks file. As of June 2017, they have decided to start using Xero to keep their books. Xero will convert all of 2016 and the first 6 months of 2017, January through June, over to Acme's Xero account. Any data prior to January 2016 will not be converted. Instead, that information will be summarized into the conversion balance as of December 31st, 2015. Check out our How to Set Up Account Balances video tutorial for more information on conversion balances. You can click here to access this lesson. If you meet all of the above requirements, keep reading to learn how to prepare your QuickBooks file for a successful conversion. If you do not meet all the requirements, you should head over to our How to Set Up Xero course to learn how to set up your organization from scratch. Click the link below to access the full course. Now let's go through the checklist to prepare your QuickBooks file for conversion to Xero. Number 1, you want to complete all outstanding tasks. So this means you want to make sure that all bank accounts have been reconciled and all open credits have been applied to their respective invoices or bills. Number 2, you want to be sure and clean up your data. If there are errors or inaccurate information that you have been meaning to fix, take care of it before converting your data. For example, if you need to update customer or supplier contact information like phone number, address, or email information, you want to do this prior to converting your data. Number 3, the chart of accounts. The chart of accounts can have no more than 699 accounts, including inactive accounts. If you have more than this, then you need to go ahead and delete accounts that have never been used and merge any duplicate accounts that you may have. Number 4, turn on account numbers. Unlike QuickBooks, Xero requires that account numbers, known as account codes in Xero, are used. By turning on this feature and assigning account numbers in your QuickBooks file, Xero will convert those accounts to account codes. Please note, if you do not assign accounts in QuickBooks before converting the file, Xero will assign account codes to all accounts during the conversion. Click this link to access our Chart of Accounts lesson. And number 5, you want to renumber any sub-accounts that you have set up in QuickBooks. While QuickBooks uses sub-accounts, Xero has a flat account structure and does not use sub-accounts. Therefore, if you have sub-accounts on your QuickBooks Chart of Accounts, you will need to make sure that an account number has been assigned to each sub-account. Before we walk through the steps to upload your file, you must save the file using the appropriate file type. Refer to the chart below on the acceptable file types and instructions on how to save the file. Next, we will walk through the steps on how to upload your QuickBooks file to Xero. Before you can upload your QuickBooks file, you must sign up for a Xero account. You can click the link below to sign up for a free Xero account. Once you do that, you should see a screen similar to this one. You want to go ahead and provide the necessary information in each of these fields. And once you've done that, be sure to mark the box that says I am not a robot and be sure to accept the terms of use and privacy policy. And then you can click the Get Started button here at the bottom. You will receive an email from Xero, and you want to go ahead and open up that email to confirm that it is you, and so your account will be activated. So you should see an email similar to this one. You can go ahead and click the blue button that says, yes, it's me, let's get started. In the next screen, you will be asked to go ahead and enter a password for your account, and then you can click the Activate Your Account button right below that. Once you have set up your password, go ahead and log into Xero, and then you should see a screen similar to this one. So in this first field, you want to go ahead and put the name of your company in here. Where does your organization pay taxes? So select the country that this business was formed in. The time zone needs to be selected from the drop-down as well. And then here in the What does your organization do? You can start typing the industry that you're in, and then it will come up with a list of results, and you can choose from one of these results, or you can just type in a custom information in this field if you don't see anything that's appropriate for your business. What was your previous accounting software? So this one we will indicate QuickBooks. And then to convert from QuickBooks, so here is the link that says move from QuickBooks for free. So you want to go ahead and click that link. And when you click that link, it gives you some information here. It says we'll create your Xero organization and set up its financial information from your QuickBooks file. And we convert the current and previous fiscal year's data. And so you just want to check the box here that says that you want to convert your data. And then you want to go ahead and click continue. One thing I will point out here that you want to note is that it says conversion typically takes 3 hours. So just be aware that the more information that you have that needs to be converted over, the longer the conversion will take. And so once you have made sure you selected that confirmation that you want to convert your data, go ahead and click the continue button. In this next screen, we've got the actual upload button here. So right here it says learn how to prepare your file for conversion. So you can click there for some of the tips that we've already talked about on what you should do to prepare your file before converting it to Xero. Also here, another reminder on the acceptable file type. So we've got .qbw, .qbb, and .qbxml are acceptable file formats. Once you have selected your QuickBooks file, you'll see the name indicated here. If you selected the wrong file, you can click this link that says Change File and make the correct selection. If your QuickBooks file has a password, then you will need to go ahead and check this box that says this file has a password. You will need to provide the administrator's username and password. You will not be able to convert the file without the administrator's user ID and password. In general, if you are the only user, then you are also the administrator. You want to go ahead and agree to the terms of use. And then once you've made your selections, you can go ahead and click continue. Please note, once you click that continue button, the conversion process will begin. Remember that conversion can take anywhere from 3 hours to several days. So depending on the size of your QuickBooks file, will determine how long conversion will take. Click the links below for information on how to view progress and fix errors in a QuickBooks conversion for a status update on your conversion file. Once a conversion is complete, you will receive an email notification from Xero. You will at that point need to log into Xero and follow the instructions to accept the subscription transfer. You will be prompted to select a subscription plan and enter your billing details before you can review your data. Before you begin working in Xero, you must verify that your data is correct. When reviewing your converted data, it is important that you don't change or remove any conversion balances, your conversion date, or any converted transactions. Changes made to any of this information can cause your financial statements to be inaccurate. Here is a list of the key items that you should review to ensure that your data transferred over correctly. Verify that all bank and credit card accounts that were reconciled in QuickBooks are marked as reconciled in Xero. If you find that you need to reconcile a few items, instructions on how to do this can be found by clicking the links below. The second thing that you want to do is compare trial balance reports. Run a trial balance report for the end of the current month in Xero and QuickBooks and compare them to ensure that they match. To run a trial balance in Xero, you want to click on Reports, go to All Reports. We're going to go down to the Accounting section here, and the trial balance report is right here. Please note that the trial balance report in Xero is based on the accrual accounting method. Therefore, we recommend that you run the trial balance in QuickBooks also using the accrual accounting method so that you can compare apples to apples. Otherwise, if you run a cash basis trial balance from QuickBooks and compare it to the accrual basis trial balance from Xero, they will not match. The third thing that you want to do is find and fix unidentified invoices and bills. Sometimes invoices and bills will lose details during their conversion, such as contact name. If this occurs, the invoices and bills will display under the contact name No Contacts in Xero. The best way to identify these invoices or bills is to run an accounts receivable aging report and an accounts payable aging report in both QuickBooks and Xero. In order for Xero to match QuickBooks, you will need to add any missing bills or add any missing invoices to Xero. For more troubleshooting tips on converting your QuickBooks data to Xero, check out how Xero handles converted QuickBooks data and Xero's guide on converting from QuickBooks to Xero. You can find this information by clicking the links below. After you have verified that your data was successfully converted to Xero, it's time for you to get up to speed on how to use Xero. Lucky for you, we have created a free Xero course that includes step-by-step written instructions and video tutorials to show you how to do just about anything in Xero. Since you converted your data as opposed to starting from scratch, you don't have to go through all 15 of the tutorials on how to set up Xero. However, I do recommend that you complete the following 5 lessons before you start working in Xero. How to set up organization and financial settings, how to customize invoices, quotes, POs, and receipts, how to set up multi-currency, how to set up sales tax rates, and how to invite multiple users. In addition to setting up Xero, we've got tutorials that will help you to run your business in Xero. Here is a list of all of our Xero courses, which you can access for absolutely free. Just click the links below. Course number 2 is Managing Banking and Business Credit Cards in Xero. Course number 3 is Managing Sales and Income in Xero. Course number 4 is Managing Bills and Expenses in Xero. Course 5 is Managing Online Payments in Xero. And Course 6 is Reporting in Xero. That wraps up the lesson on how to convert from QuickBooks to Xero. To access our full Xero course or any of the other lessons in this series, click this link. You can also find a link below this video for a free 30-day trial of Xero. If you have feedback about this course or if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe.